Duplessis, certainly as well after a big performance last week. Middleweights start the main card as well. Owner of Resilience that has served him well throughout his career, Cody Brundage knows he's in for a fight with Poland's Mikhail Oleksiejczuk, but he's embracing what's ahead for the next 15 minutes or less.
Rapidly becoming a fan favorite for his ability not only to win fights, but to finish them emphatically, occasionally rescuing victory from the jaws of defeat. Cody Brundage needed less than a round to win his first 2 UFC bouts against Dalsha Lungiambula and Tresean Poole. And tonight, he will face the toughest test of his young career in Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. One of the toughest competitors in the middleweight division, Poland's Oleksiejczuk stopped Sam Alvey in his most recent bout.
There wasn't a second remote with the TV. The volume's up full blast. It's live right now, so sorry. It's on a display capture though. It doesn't have the camera up. There's no volume on that. Oh. Okay, thanks. Alright, hello everybody. We're kind of reconstructing here after everything got torn to shit, but we're ready to go. We'll have fights here. There we go. All right, sorry I missed the prelims earlier. I had some things to do today, but I'll try and get that centered here. How was everyone's week? Let's go. What's up, Robert? Torrin Brown in the house. What's going on, my man? Jim was wondering if there would be fights tonight. Good evening, guys. Good evening, sir. Yo, Clavid. Pulse Reloaded in the house. What's up, my man? Ice Cold Fox. Phil D. Roll. We rolling. Get the correct fighters on here. To Phil had to shovel. Only heavy winds and rain from that storm. All right, versus Cody Brundage, 8-2 out of Inglewood, Colorado. And you can tell I am just starting to watch the fights here, but we'll get them started with you guys. I missed the prelims earlier. Here we go! I want to take down early there from Brundage. Wait, I think I posted 2 Finney. I'm drunk already. Forgot. Yeah, I seen a couple finishes on the Facebook, Fights Your Friends Facebook page, man. Thanks for that. Brundage, he's got Ulrich in all kinds of trouble here up against the fence. This is not the place you want to be with Cody Brundage. And Mikkel gets up to 1 foot, but Brundage has got that right leg cradled in between both of his legs. Alexei looking to get hand control, trying to break free out of this, but he's got to break that right leg too. It's almost like he forgot. Look at a little smile on Brundage's face. He's like, "Oh, you got the hands free." And you tried to get out and you realized you didn't have a leg. I had it. And just pulls him right to the ground. He's still grinning. I do. I think I think Alexei forgot he had a leg trap there. And there Alexei tries to turn into the fence there into Brundage, but not happening. Brundage getting the body lock, dragging Alexei down as soon as he tries to get up to his feet. Now stretching that right leg out. He's almost got hooks here. Nice little right hand there from Brundage. Now he's got him. What a strange way to get here. Oh, and look at now, though. Alexei turns on top, gets on top. Now he's inside the guard of Brundage, laying down some ground and pound. Oh, big elbow there from Alexei and a left hand to the body. Oh, and those elbows to the ribs, those hurt. It's an ice cold fox, crazy cold snowstorm. Hope it gets better there, Phil. Start drinking at 9 a.m., huh? Drunk shoveling is better than sober shoveling. And big shots from the top from Alexei. Depends on how drunk you are. There is a diminishing point of return when it comes to drinking and working, where it gets to be even more, you can get drunk enough that it's more miserable than working sober. Nice little short elbow there from Alexei from the top. Big elbows. Oh, and now left hands. Now he's going off with the hammer fist. Passes to side control and finishes it with big hammer fist. I think he put Cody out there. Mikkel Alexei. Wow, what a finish. That Matthew Semmelsberg fight was great. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. And I really did want to watch the prelims this week. But I'm back on a 7-day-a-week work schedule until my my one employee gets back into town. Who's moving here soon? Timebender. Speaking of Billy Timebender, he was supposed to come over, take that job a little bit, come work with me and work another job, but I don't know when he'll make it over here now. What's everybody drinking? Is it too early? I know it's not too early for drinking on the West Coast or the East Coast. It's past 7. Not really too early for the West Coast either, I guess. It's past 4. But got me a nice new set in here for the one that got broken. So I was sitting here watching everything on like a 24-inch screen. Well, it's the one that's using my computer now, so I went out and got another 40-inch screen. And since TVs are so cheap now, I got a 40-inch screen literally in arm's length from my face, so I should be able to see the fights great now. It's like $120. They're so cheap now. Labatt's Blue here. 720 here, Mike. Pacifico, good beer. What's up, Adam from Allen in the house? Yeah, Pacifico's not bad either. All right, and Michael Oleksiuk with the win here. I hate saying that guy's name. I always forget how to pronounce it. So I just say Alexi sometimes. Oh my, and we got a donation from PBR Street Gang. Wow, PBR, thank you very much, sir. A $50 Apple Cash donation from PBR Street Gang. Says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you very, very much, sir. Says, hey, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks for all the fight action this year. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, PBR. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to your family too, sir. Phil says, nice. Thanks for posting those finishes, Robert. I enjoyed them. Yes, thank you for taking care of the Fights with Friends Facebook page. It has gotten considerably better since Robert took it over, because I was not doing much with it. Natty Ice all day, every day. Thanks, I'm glad I can help, and people are actually viewing my posts and commenting. I've been responding back as well. I don't have a Facebook, I have a fake one though. My name is El Deuterino. Well, use that one, Phil. I'm sure that will work. Man, this is this next fight coming up is exciting. I did put a little money on this next one. I put a little money on Drew Dober, straight up. Have a Facebook, but hardly post on it. Only post on Fights of Friends. That's what Facebook's for. People tell me, oh, I don't have Facebook. I don't want to have Facebook. You don't have to have Facebook. Just have Fights of Friends. Just download the Facebook app, go to the Fights of Friends group, and don't ever do another damn thing on Facebook. At least then we can all communicate together. Did you watch? All right, I joined. Thank you, Phil D. Rowe. Did you guys watch the prelims? I'm going to have to go through them and watch them later because I seen these prelims were great this week, but I really needed my nap. I'm still just kind of waking up. But yeah, I was up since 2 o'clock in the morning. I knew I was going to need a little nap because I'm not going to get a day off for probably another 3 weeks. Dobra is a tough SOB. Yeah, I think I put 150 on Dober, whatever it was to win 100, because he was like +1, around +150 at the time, or -150, excuse me. Let me refill my water, and I will be right back. Of course, you guys know what this is, a green screen. People mention that I get a green screen. All right, guys, I got a green screen. Now what the hell do I do with it? That's going to be for this week. And we'll have something cool up for that December 31st New Year's Eve show. Guys, we've never had 100,000 view stream, and I've been thinking about that. And I'm going to have to wait till I have the next day off, but for one of these events, I'm going to do my damn best to get 100,000 views stream. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to take a stream that I'm assuming is going to be popular, or should be popular, and then I'm just going to keep streaming. And keep streaming until we get to 100,000 views. That's the plan. What's up, Frankie Trizzo in the house? Yes, cheers. Yeah, anyone's more than welcome to friend request me as well. I don't, like I said, I don't do as much on the Fights of Friends Facebook as I should. Jeez, I didn't even put today's stream on there. But Robert more than takes care of it. Sorry, guys. I literally just got this new contraption of a TV hooked up. It doesn't look like... Alright, well, it doesn't look like it has a headphone jack, so... Is there one on the remote? No, this is one of those Philips Roku TVs. So I figured I might, So, I'm sure Robert watched the prelims, though. I haven't watched the prelims yet, but I want to go back. Like I said, there's big fights on there. I actually should ask for not spoilers, because as soon as this is over, I'll probably go back and watch the Manel Kopp fight. I don't think he's fought yet. Rob's doing a good job on Facebook. Yes, he is, Jim. If Bobby Green beats Drew Dober, this should give him Tony Ferguson next. I like that fight, Tarn. Mike will be the one accepting friend requests on Fights of Friends. I can't. Yes. Have the paid ESPN app. Is that all I need? The ESPN Plus to watch the fights? Yeah. Yeah, like $6 or $7 a month. I don't remember what it is now, but yep. You are good to go. Damn it, I hated how they are always they're always advancing technology, which makes them just cancel my shit. Just trying to put my headphones in there, and no damn headphone jack on the TV anymore, or on the monitor. So unless I can find one, I don't think it's there though. There's two USB-C jacks in the back, which makes me think then yeah, that's not going to happen. Bobby Green, do Dober have serious beef? The weigh-ins were heated. Nice. Robert, that was just to hype the fight up. Pick Tony in that fight, Torrent. Man, I like Dober in this fight, though. I mean, I like Bobby Green. I always love watching him fight. But, man, I just have this feeling that Dober's going to come in there and run Bobby Green over. Got Bobby Green on this. Knockout, second round. You want 100,000 views? It's all about the title. Well, the title helps, yeah. Bobby Green, most significant strikes in lightweight history. 1,404, former king of the cage, lightweight champion, 10 first-round finishes. Oh, Green gets heated with everyone at weigh-in. Yeah, that is true. He does end up talking some trash. Still gotta like Bobby, though. Really want to see Ferguson versus Green next for a big pay-per-view. All right, Bobby Green doing a little front roll into the cage. Maybe a little too excited about that front roll, but it's not a flip, Bobby. It's not a flip. You're a little too excited about that front roll. All right, and here he comes out of Omaha, Drew Dober. 6, 1, 2, 3, Omaha, hike. I got Green in this one as well. This is Robert Turns, so I'm going with Green. I want Tony to be the one to fight Connor when he returns, not Chandler. Well, Tony definitely deserves the payday. If you're looking if that red panty night's still a real thing, and I think it is. I think at least, you know, if you fight Connor, it's going to be a bigger payday than most. Drew Dober back-to-back wins, tied for second most knockouts in lightweight history with 7. He hits hard. He's a good wrestler. Drew Dober, a very balanced fighter. Dober to win by KO, TKO plus 225, submission plus 900. Dober to win by decision plus 225. Those are your props to watch for this fight. I did not bet on any of those. I try to stay away from the props now. I just bet straight up Drew Dober. Green deserves a rematch of the Hamzat. You don't like Bobby Green, Frankie? You want to see him get beat up again? That's funny. All right, here we go. Bobby Green, 2 years older at 36. Green 2 inches taller at 5'10". Will have a 1-inch reach advantage at 71 inches. Dober, a slight favorite at minus 155. Bobby the dog at 135. Saying the first and deserves a fight with McGregor over Chandler. Agreed. All right, first out of the blue corner, a plus 135 underdog representing Fontana, California, 29 wins against 13 losses, Bobby Green. And this definitely could be fight of the night. Oh, it was Islam. I'm kidding. Oh, yeah, it was. All right, and out of the red corner, a minus 155, a favorite out of Denver, Colorado. 25 wins against 11 losses with 1 no contest. Drew Dober. What's up, Jay Dig in the house? Keith Peterson, the referee here. All right, this big match is off. Green in the red, Dober in the blue. I was excited as soon as I seen this fight come up on the card. And a front kick to the body there from Bobby Green. And a nice left hand. And Dober, he's smiling. He's grinning from ear to ear, but he's getting popped. Left hand upstairs, right hand to the body from Bobby. Oh, and Dober picks up Green, slams him, but Green ends up back on top. Green had mount there for a moment. Dober scrambled to get back to his feet. Green still has a leg there and lands a left hand. Great start to this first round for Bobby Green. I think the UFC ever gives Ferguson a fight with McGregor. I don't know why they wouldn't. Fontana's the big bad inland empire where I grew up. Them streets are rough. Yeah, I've been there. Good straight right there from Bobby. And the right hand to the body for Bobby. Side kick to the knee and a front kick to the stomach. Dober's got to get busy here. Dober just kind of getting pop shotted here, but eats his kick to the stomach and a left hand. Another left hand. Bobby's too quick for him. Another right hand right on the temple. Oh, that one hurt Dober. A right hand from Bobby, and Bobby says, bring it. Now 1-2 from Dober. I think Dober's got more power, though, and he's got great wrestling. But look at the head movement on Bobby. Getting out of the way of those shots. Bobby Green putting on a show here early. Good front kick to the body and a 1-2 there from Green. Nice left hand there from Dober. Oh, Bobby Green lighting him up. Eats a left hand there, but good right hook backing up there from Green. Outlanding Dober 23-6 so far here in the first. Bobby Green looking like a young James Toney right now. And the left and the right, and look at the footwork switching back to southpaw. Bobby Green, everything working for him right now. Good right hand there backing up from Bobby. Oh, they exchange there. Left hook gets through for Dober. Big right hand for Bobby. And Bobby's bleeding now. He ain't smiling no more. Good right hand there from Bobby. And a front kick to the body from Dober. Green catches a kick. Tries to push Dober down. Unsuccessful. But Bobby's looking at him. He's going, come on, man. He's playing those mental games. Oh, big combination there from Green. And a nice counter right backing up as Dober throws his shots. Oh, a couple of good left hooks there from Dober. Green didn't like that. Nice left hand there from Green and a straight right. Oh, pinpoint left hand on the temple from Bobby. And a good body kick there from Bobby Green. But Dober's got Green up against the fence here. Green, excellent head movement, getting out of the way of everything Drew's throwing at him. And lands a knee to the body of his own, breaks free of a body lock back to the center of the cage. Oh, wow, what a combination of Bobby Green. There's no pay-per-view tonight, but Bobby Green's putting on a pay-per-view show right now. And look at this, 65 strikes landed between these two, and it's still the first round. Good right hook there from Bobby. A nice counter left there from Drew. Now the left hand there from Dober. Good left there from Bobby and a front kick to the stomach.
Just checking, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, good. Want to make sure it's all working.
Yeah. Good body kick there from Bobby. All right, and there's the end of the round, and we got a donation from J Dig. Thank you, J Dig. Second donation of the night, putting us up to $51. And what a first round there. J Dig, one of the regular donators too. I appreciate you, buddy. Win or lose, Tony needs a good payday before he retires. I agree. Green must kick the legs too. Agree, Jim. Yeah, he's... And Dober's got to go and he's got to regroup. I don't think you realize quite how fast Bobby Green is. And there you go, Saturday, January 21st, Teixeira versus Hill for the light heavyweight championship, UFC 283. Guys, it's going to be on ABC for free. There you go. Kaboom. Good 1-2 there from Dober. That's what I just seen. I should have taken a picture of it. Last time I said I seen that. Then they started putting them on pay-per-view. Good 1-2 there for Green. Oh, great exchange. Couple of big left hooks there from Dober. I can't remember which one it was, but I was telling Robert that the pay-per-view was on ABC for free. And then I swear they changed it. But that just said ABC. Maybe just the prelims will be on ABC, though. Dober got to use his wrestling. Absolutely. Oh, nice left hand backing up. Front kick to the body from Green. Couple of good lefts from Dober. Green's got to get out the fence here, though. Good outside leg kick there from Dober. Green saying, I think you hit me a little low, but we'll keep going. It's not that bad. Good front kick to the body there from Green. Nice shot there from Dober. He gets, Bobby just sticks his tongue out at him, though. That's his reward. Bobby has to call out Patty if he wins. Absolutely. Dober got to use his wrestling. Should have offered Cormier a ton of money to fight Glover for the title. Ha! He'd have probably done it. Oh, he ain't getting down to 205 these days, though. Are you kidding me? That boy, he is enjoying post-fight life. Spinning back fist from Dober. Nice counter right there from Bobby. Dober, he's got to figure out how to get on the inside. Good low leg kick there from Dober. If I'm Dober, I'd start using more feints and see how Bobby reacts to him at least. Good front kick to the body from Green. Nice left hand down low from Dober. And good exchange there. Both guys getting their licks in, but Bobby's clapping his hands saying, let's go, big boy. Lands a front kick to the body. And Bobby just standing right in front of Dober, but somehow just out of his reach. That left hand gets through for Drew, though. And another combination there. Nice right hand there from Green, but a left hook and right. Oh, big left from Dober, and it's all over. Drew Dober puts out Bobby Green in the second round. Give me that money, boys. Ooh, I smell that money. I smell that money. That's $100 for me. I smell that money. Oh, Green is out, though, and Keith Peterson's kind of laughing and shaking his head, but I don't think Bobby knows what the hell happened. Thought they released Bobby. I think they did just for a second. What's up, King James? He was not attempting to take him down for a while. We got one takedown in the first round. Look at this left hook on the temple. And then a big left hand on the chin, a hammer fist. He's trying to hammer fist afterwards. Keith Peterson's getting in there saying, no, sir. Saying, no, sir, you've done enough. Oh, shit, that J-Dig, yeah, he died suddenly. Oh, did you guys see Orlando Sanchez died, the guy who tried to pop Strickland's elbow? No, I didn't. Holy crap. I'm going to have to go back and watch those prelims. PBR, for sure. Great shot. Dang, Arcade says game over. I was needing to borrow a cigarette from Keith Peterson after that one. That's pretty good. And the big donation from Jim. Thank you, Jim, with the $2 donation. Oh, I forgot to put J-Dig on the board. I put him on the scrolling, but I forgot to put up the super chat animation here. Thank you, J-Dig and Jim. And thank you again, PBR Street Gang, earlier with the $50 donation. So I'm watching. I posted finish on Fights of Friends Facebook. Yep, thank you. Bobby Green needs to retire. I agree, Torn. Yeah, Bobby, you know, he's clapping for Drew, but yeah, that's the thing. He was faster than Drew. He just couldn't take the shot. Just couldn't take the shot, and we'll get some replays over for the Twitter too.
Can I say, Bobby Green is the only man this last quarter to say yes to a fight with me, man.
Bobby Green now tied for most knockouts in a lightweight history with Dustin Poirier at 8. Drew, I think this is his biggest win. Yeah, probably. No, I wouldn't say retire. I was joking on that part. Yeah, Drew, you look at Drew though and you're like, man, how the hell does this guy make 155? I know he's like 5'8", but man, he's ripped. Drew Dober, Bobby Green here in the second round. There's a left and a right hand from Dober and a big left hook, and that finished it. Let's look at it from a different angle. Bobby'd been doing great before that. There's a left hand on the temple right before that. He's going to catch him right on the chin. Watch it. Boom. That was all she needed. Another angle. Boom. That's like a video game. And the hammer fist afterwards, not necessary. Keith Peterson says, that's enough. Big win for Drew Dober. Ferguson versus Dober next. I think Dober would knock Ferguson out. Sorry, Torrin. That wouldn't be a bad one, though. It would be good. Ferguson at 170. Oh, at 170? And Dober should be at 170 anyways. From the looks of him. I don't know what he cuts, but God, that guy's huge. King Andre is a true 155. King James in the house. Green versus Ferguson would be entertaining. Yeah, I still like Green versus Ferguson. Why not? It's because he lost now. Stylistically, that's a great matchup. King James Ferguson said he doesn't know if 170 will be his official home. That's true. Tony did say that. Well, I'm sure he said that because I'm sure if they put the money out there at 155, he's going to take whatever fights they want. If he's looking at a Conor fight, have you seen Conor lately? I really don't see him making 155 like for the rest of his life. Ferguson, my guy, but his glory days have passed. Yeah, he's not where he once was, but I think he can win some fights. I don't like Tony at 170, to be honest. He's very flabby and slow. That's true. I got a fight for you, though. And I like this if he's going to fight, and I don't like it at the same time. But Nick Diaz showed up at the Performance Institute the other day saying he will fight this next year. I don't really want to see Nick fight because Nick has made it very clear that Nick doesn't want to fight. But Nick needs the money. So what do? He's got to pay his bills. If he's going to fight, I like a Tony Ferguson fight. I like Nick Diaz versus Tony. I know Tony just fought Nate. But you know what? Why not? They'll probably do Ferguson versus McGregor at 170. I agree, Torrin. I like that fight. Although, one of the biggest things is that I worry about is Conor's still got that big power. Here's UFC 283. Paul Craig and Johnny Walker. I really like that fight. Gilbert Burns versus Neil Magny. Davison Figueiredo, Brandon Moreno 4. Can't wait for that one. Then you're going to have Glover Teixeira versus Jama Hall Hill for the light heavyweight championship. And there's Bruce Leroy warming up in the back. 1913 won no contest, but he's won 5 of his last 6. Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres, and he is going to have his hands full today with Julian Erosa, 7th most significant strike rate in UFC featherweight history, almost 6 strikes per minute. Julian Erosa is a young stud, absolute stud. Alex Caceres is just one of my favorite fighters to watch. Not a guy that I think is ever going to be champion or anything like that, but there's some guys that they just entertain you. They got that smile, they got that swag, and you just like them. Alex Caceres is like that for me. All right, I keep forgetting to post this. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm going to post this finish real quick on the Fights with Friends Twitter. Of course, it's already on the Facebook from Robert. You ever wake up in the morning and that coffee's just not doing it for you? You say, I need some violence with my coffee. Creamer's not going to do it. I don't need cream in my coffee. I need violence in my coffee. Go to Twitter, type in hashtag Fights with Friends, and you're going to come up with nothing but finishes. The only things I tag hashtag Fights to Friends on Twitter are just finishes. So that should make a good morning for you. Nick Diaz versus Wonder Boy or Nick versus Holland. I would have liked those fights at one time. I think both of them beat the shit out of Nick now, though. Unfortunately. Nick versus McGregor. I like Nick versus Connor. Don't care to see Ferguson versus Nick Diaz. Yeah, because thank you, Brandon Roy, for the like on that last tweet. Appreciate you, brother. Or Nick versus Jorge to avenge his brother. He's got to be with it, though. Yeah, the way moving at 170 against Nate Diaz, McGregor would snipe him. Tony is 38. I bet he has another 2 to 4 years, in my opinion. So, in weakness is himself. He needs a mental coach. King James, I agree, Robert. Nick ain't broke. He has investments in a big-time weed company. His gym is full of paying customers every month. Then why is he saying he has to fight then? Maybe he wants to get free, and I know he said that. He said, I have to keep fighting. He said, I don't want to keep fighting, but I have to keep fighting. So, I don't know, man. Like I said, I mean, I enjoy Nick Diaz. I don't want to see anybody fight that doesn't want to fight, though. And the Robbie Lawler fight, he really seemed like he didn't want to be there. All right, Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres, and Julian Juicy J. Arosa. You know what? I kind of want to see you get knocked out with a nickname like Juicy J, though. I got to be completely honest. A nickname like Juicy J, I kind of want to punch you in the face myself. Think if it is a motivated Nick comes back, he can do things. He looked good against Robbie, even though he was out of shape. He did look good at times. Nick ain't been fighting for the right reasons in years. I agree. Ferguson, who fought Chandler in that first round, could make things interesting with McGregor, but the slow, flabby Ferguson who fought Diaz, McGregor would snipe him. 100% agree, Torn. Well said. Nick could get paid over $1 million, though. Yes, that's the way. All right, here comes Bruce Leroy. A baseball cap. Never seen him coming out with a baseball cap. He's got that big patented fro there. Nick has 3 slip discs in his neck. Had 3 slip discs in his neck against Robbie. Ooh, I did not know that. I definitely don't want to see him fight if he had 3 slip discs. That's pretty scary. He has to fight because he keeps calling him back. I know what he means. He doesn't want to fight, but has to. It's in his nature. Feels he is nothing without fighting. The mindset of a true warrior. All right, Alex Caceres, 3 wins by knockout, 7 by submission. 7th most significant strikes in featherweight history. Alex Caceres is just like, he's one of these guys. For a while, it was like win one, lose one. Win one, lose one. he seems to have really turned things around recently. He's won 5 of 6. And this is one of those guys that I feel like the UFC could really market, but is there just too many fighters now to market guys? I don't feel like anybody gets marketed very much. If it's not a fight night, it doesn't feel like the UFC is really marketing any individual fighters. Do you guys feel the same? Am I just missing it? All right. Caceres, a year older at 34. Erosa, 3 inches taller at 6'1". And Julian has a 1-inch reach advantage, 74.5 inches. Erosa is the minus 165 favorite. Correct, King, and he had surgery after last fight. He's in top shape. Nice. I heard Nagano left the UFC. Is that true? He says it's over, so we'll see. All right, out of the blue corner, minus 165 favorite of Las Vegas, Nevada. 28 wins against 10 losses. Julian Juicy J. Erosa. God, that's a horrible nickname. He's really got to change that. Wasn't motivated versus Lawler. He would have been better shape, mental and physical, if he had got a big fight. All right, and out of the red corner, plus 140 underdog out of Miami, Florida. 19 wins against 13 losses. They call him Bruce Leroy Alex Caceres. Herb Dean is the referee for this one. This last UFC of the year, for those that don't know. But don't fret, because we have a huge New Year's Eve party, guys. We got Bellator versus Ryzen, and it's going to be a huge card. Good outside leg kick from Caceres to start the first. Nice inside leg kick from Caceres. Good straight right from Erosa. I think there's going to be a lot of things that Caceres does better than Erosa. Good side kick to the body for Alex. At the end of the day, though, Erosa has the heavier hands. Body kick there from Julian. Good inside leg kick there from Alex, who's really becoming this wily veteran. And Erosa now attacking the legs of Caceres. Nice little short right hand there from Alex. And even though Erosa, good combination of the body from Alex. Even though Erosa has a 1-inch reach advantage, Alex uses his reach much better. See how he extends that front hand? The way he extends his body out, and Erosa's kind of like shelled up. Good leg kick there from Caceres. Nice spinning kick to the body from Alex. That didn't land real flush, but he's getting the timing down on that. Outside leg kick there from Erosa. Good movement from Alex to get out of there without taking any damage. Alex moving forward, stalking Erosa. That's a nice side kick to the body there from Alex. Good right hook to the body there from Julian. Like to see Alex put some of these shots together, though, in combinations. And that was a good one, too, or as I said that, after he checked a leg kick from Julian. Oh, beautiful right uppercut there from Alex. Erosa's smiling, though. Good left hook there from Alex. I think he's smiling because he knows, he's like, man, he's starting to get confident. He might overextend, and I can hit him with a power shot. There's a good right hand from Erosa. Alex has really got to be careful not to get in a slugging match with Erosa. Good body kick from Julian. Another good body kick from Erosa, left hand, right behind it. head kick from Caceres, floors Rosa, and here comes the ground and pound. It's all over. Bruce Leroy getting it done in the very first round. And respect and embracing his opponent. Just the 4th knockout of his career from Alex Caceres. The way he landed that kick, you'd think he does it every time out. And Rosa's still hurt. Wow, Rosa just fell down again. Wow, I hope he's okay, but man, that was special. Let's look at that. Misses the left hand, brings the left foot behind it. Rosa did not, you can see he was not looking for it all. Hands completely down, and that left hook, and then the big right hand on the ground. Some ground and pound, and it was over. I wondered a little bit if it might be a little early stoppage. And then when I seen Rosa try to get back up and fall down, I was like, no, that's a very good stoppage. And see him flopping, trying to get back up right there. That was great. Francis' contract expired a week ago, but fired management, and I believe he resigns in 2023. Oh, he fired his management? I didn't realize that. So who was he listening to? I guess some boxing guys, though, right? But honestly, I think these kind of one-off boxing exhibition things, I think we're kind of seeing the end of that for a while. It'll pop back up again because that's, public curiosity, but it was a big thing in the 70s. People didn't know. It was a big thing for a little while in the 70s. With Ali, and Ali did like a little exhibition thing with Bruce Lee, and who else was it? A professional wrestler. I can't think of the guy's name. I think he did something with Hulk Hogan. Just little exhibitions like that. But then people get tired of them. They realize we'd rather watch real fights. Francis boxing anybody though, I'm watching. If Francis is boxing your neighbor next week, not only am I watching, I'm putting down the $75 for the pay-per-view. I do love to see the guy fight. I love to see him knock people out. I would take Wilder against him, but him and Deontay Wilder, that's a really fun fight. Fury's going to learn that boxing won't pay like UFC. No, he cannot beat Fury. Goes and fights Tyson Fury, then re-signs with UFC. Yeah, I think he's definitely going to re-sign. Tied for 5th most wins in featherweight history with Chen. Alex, just a beautifully put, a beautiful person.
I love your mindset. I love your approach. You're like
Really, really seems like a beautiful person. This is a guy I'd like to talk to. I want to reach out to him, see if we can get him on the show.
I just heard a quote before, and it really hits home. Is we always just have to have honor and hope for courage. Courage won't always be there, but if we're honorable, at least we'll do the right thing.
So we have to have honor and hope for courage. Nice quote. All right, here's the replay. Alex Caceres misses the left hand, but the left foot right behind it puts Drew Dober down. Let's look at it from another angle. Rosa not expecting that foot at all. You can see he just completely lost track of it. He's like, whoop, oh, I missed. You missed. No, I didn't, mother. And there's the left hand, and here comes the ground and pound from Bruce Leroy. Great win there from Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres. He doesn't seem happy enough to have won, though. What does he think? He's a Buddhist monk now? Now a little dancing. Feel free to celebrate, Alex. You deserve it. All right, be right back with you guys. Let me just put this finish up real quick on our Twitter. And Amir Albazi, 15-1, warming up in the back. Thank you, Greg Brimstone, for the like, and the big super chat, $20, Greg Brimstone. Thank you much, my friend. Says, ahoy, mateys. Setting sail with Captain Morgan tonight. Hope everyone is having an awesome Saturday. The big $20 from Greg Brimstone. Thank you. You guys are making me feel like holidays are coming up or something. We got a $50 one from $50 donation from PBR, 20 from Greg Brimstone. We got Jay Dig in there and Jim. Much appreciated. Better give a hand to Greg. Post them finishes in chat so I can see them. Oh, yes, King James. You got it, brother. Oh, Twitter screwed something up here. Come on, Eli. Get your shit together over there, buddy. You hit the share button now and it just comes up to add another tweet. That's not what it's supposed to do. Let's see if I can find another way to post this. It looks like that's down for the moment. Yeah, even the retweet is coming up. There's issues with the retweet right now. Not good. Yeah, sorry, James. Apparently that's down right now. Let me see if I can come up with... Oh, it's just not giving the option. It's giving an airdrop. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was an accident from Elon or he put that on there to try to make people only see things on Twitter. I hope they didn't make it to where you can't share things on Twitter. That would suck. All right, King needs them Twitter finishes posted to chat so he can watch. I tried, man. I don't do social media. Me off grid and avoid the matrix. If you give me a number, an email, anywhere that you can get videos, King James, I'll send them to you personally for the finishes. No problem, man. Same here. I have Facebook to communicate with family. Hope everyone has a really good Christmas and best New Year's. Thank you, PBR. You too. King James says, heck, I listened to Fights with Friends for 2 years before harassing Chad. I'll live. Thanks for the effort. No worries, King James. I'm sure they'll fix it next time because I like to be able to share it in the chat. So I'm hoping. There's, I'm impartial. I don't fanboy out on anybody. I know some people kind of fanboy out on Elon, or some people even hate him now. Whatever. It's like a person's a person. I'm not going to think better or worse of Twitter because he's the guy involved now. I hope he makes it better. Some things seem better. Some things he's still got to work on. Like sometimes you'll go to use something and it won't quite work correctly. So, all right. Flyweight bout up next. Amir Albazi and Alessandro Costa. Albazi, I think he might be the biggest favorite on this card at minus 410. He's a stud at 15-1. And Alessandro Costa. Don't forget our New Year's party. Like I said, Bellator versus Ryzen for New Year's Eve. What a hell of a show, right? Bellator versus Ryzen. And who'd have thought they got that together? Sells and broke for months, and I may not bother to fix it. I'm polar opposite of sheeple who couldn't survive without it. I hear you, man. Robert says, I have all notifications turned off on phone. Unless I open the actual app, I don't get bothered. Nice. Yeah, I turned a lot of stuff off on my phone. I deleted my social media from the screen. Like it's there, but I have to type it in, which does make me go there a little less. Because the goal was generally just to use Twitter just for Fights with Friends stuff. Facebook, I do keep in touch with some friends and family. All right, Amir, 3 years older at 29, an inch taller at 5'5". He'll have a 1-inch reach advantage at 68 inches. Amir Albazi is the plus 425 favorite. All right, out of the blue corner, plus 340 underdog out of Pueblo, Mexico. 12 wins against 2 losses. Alessandro Costa. And out of the red corner, a minus 425 favorite out of Las Vegas, Nevada. 15 wins against 1 loss. Presenting the number 8 flyweight in the world, Amir Albazi. Referee for this one will be Keith Peterson. All right, Albazi, Costa. Let's go. Can you set up a burner account? You can still fly under the radar. Just use one of my signs or Facebook. Have one legit and 2 burners. Hell yeah, I want to see that Bellator versus Horizon. Me too. Can't wait for New Year's. Just for that reason, best New Year's resolution, never give up on watching MMA. All right, straight right there from Albazi. Costa, kind of unknown here in the UFC, 12-2, but he's one of these fighters out of Mexico where you don't really know what kind of competition he's faced. Good inside a leg kick there from Costa. Robert, I know you were talking about they were building a performance institute in Mexico. That's not done yet, right? Good straight left there from Costa to the body. And Phil D. Rowe with the super chat says, cheers, fight friends. $2 bringing us up to an even 75 on the night. Thank you, Phil D. Feel like it's Christmas already tonight. We Phil D rolling. Thank you, sir. Good inside a leg kick there from Costa. Oh, a nice left hook from Costa, ducking under some shots from Albazi. Costa's holding his own here. He's a live dog and a 4-1 underdog at that. That is a cool tattoo on the left arm of Costa there, that lion. I've had thoughts, actually my wife and kids have been talking to me, telling me, oh, you should get another tattoo or whatever. I'm like, I don't really know what I would want on my body for the rest of my life, though. It's not that I don't like tattoos. It's just got to figure out what that is. Albazi going for the takedown. Good defense there from Costa. Gets it back to the center of the cage. What a big upset this would be for Costa to knock off Albazi. Inside leg kick there from Costa. And a left hand upstairs. And I think he's winning this round so far. I mean, there's not been a ton of action in this round, but seems like most of it has been from Costa. Good inside leg kick again there from Costa. A lot of times you see big underdogs, especially the guys like in their debut in the UFC, they come out like a fireball. They're like, oh, you know, I'm a big underdog anyways. I'm not expected to win. So they just come out trying to shock the world, throwing everything. They get careless and get caught. Good left hook to the body there from Costa. That does not seem to be the approach from Costa. He came to win. You can see it. He's very focused. Good takedown defense there. Albazi coming up might have caught Costa with his head on the chin there, though. Costa seems to be okay, though. Beautiful takedown defense there from Costa, though. Albazi's got to be starting to get a little nervous here. Nice 1-2 there from Costa. And a couple of good jabs there from Albazi. Inside leg kick there from Albazi. Nice left, right on the nose there from Costa. And another. Does anybody know anything about this Costa dude? Like, he's completely under the radar for me. Good 1-2 there from Costa. And I got to give him the first round. It's the only sport I'd struggle not following. My one weakness. I hear you, King James. The one in Mexico is almost completed, but still need to pick next location in Africa and break ground. Nice. One resolution I could do is not watch those Paul BS fights anymore. I hear you. Dinner's offering free memberships to the PIs he is building in foreign countries. I thought they were free for athletes too. Here, so anyone can train to be in the UFC, in my opinion, going to find fighters we would have never found without it. I don't think he's related to Paulo Costa. Oh, good right hook and a left hand behind it there for Costa. Oh, nice right uppercut from Costa. And front kick to the body there from Albazi. And the outside leg kick. I mean, Costa, he's 125 pounds. I don't know that they could come from the same family. Oh, a couple of big shots from Albazi, and he floors Costa. Costa pulling guard, but he's got to be careful here. Roberts 10-9 Costa. I agree, brother. All right, Albazi looking for a weakness, something to attack in this guard of Costa, but Costa's got him all tied up. Including that wrist control on the left side. Oh, there's a nice short elbow from Albazi. Costa's defense is tight, though. Oh, look at Albazi pushing his head into the face of Costa. I mean, as long as you're not headbutting, I mean, that's, you're kind of bending the rules, but not breaking them. Good active guard here from Costa, blocking that elbow. Oh, there's a nice little short elbow from Albazi. And a shot to the body. Costa's really making him work to land anything down here. I'll be back. All right. See you in a sec, Phil. Like and share, peeps. Yes, Jim. Thank you. Oh, that Costa's new. I came through Fight Night a year or so ago. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember him or not. There's 700 fighters now. I have a hard time keeping track of everybody, to be honest. Good right hand from the top there from Albazi. I mean, it sounds kind of familiar, but I couldn't pick him out of the lineup. And Albazi spinning, trying to get through the guard there of Costa, but it's tight. Basically, you know, about the only positive thing Albazi's doing for himself right here is, you know, scraping his head against the face of Costa. That's uncomfortable, but that's about it. You got to think Keith Peterson's got to think about standing this back up. Last stream, someone asked me which fighter in the UFC not related to Khabib. Ha! I have the answer. He fought earlier. Syed Nurmagomedov, not related to Khabib, but it's close to family. Couldn't remember that night on Bellator stream. Thank you, Robert. A couple of good elbows from the bottom there from Costa. And a good right hand from Albazi. I almost put money on Syed Nurmagomedov because he was a plus 100. I was like, oh, man. I feel like I should do this, but I didn't end up pulling it. Didn't pull the trigger on it. I did pull the trigger on Jared Cannonier over Sean Strickland later, though. Pretty much even odds. Like, if you got a tattoo, make sure a pair of shorts and a t-shirt covers it up in case you regret it or you're applying for a job. Yeah, that's always a thought, Frankie. What's up, Chef Johnson? Says, Merry Christmas, Mike. Thank you for the donation. You guys are making this a great early Christmas. Good right hand there from Albazi. $10 super chat from Chef Johnson. Thank you, Chef Johnson. Costa really working here from the ground, but can't get it done. Chef getting us up to $85 on the night. Just made me start to think, next Saturday is Christmas Eve, right, guys? Yes. Sure, there'll be some big football, usually NBA games for Christmas, too. Sad was getting his ass whooped, came back last minute, a second round, got a guillotine choke. I posted on Fights Friends Facebook. Nice. Let's get to 100 for Mike. Guys, he deserves it. Well, thank you, Jim. Oops. Trying to update our donation bar at the same time here. Good inside leg kick there from Albazi, who I thought won the second round. I have a 19-19 through 2, by the way. Good takedown from Albazi. Costa's got to work to get back to his feet quicker than he did in the last round. He really let Albazi, kind of just wrestle fuck him that round. I don't know how else to say it because he didn't manage. He managed practically zero offense. And Robert agrees with him. My 12-1 Eagles playing Christmas Eve against the Cowboys. Can't wait. I'm happy for you, man. They're having a good season. Oh, and Costa gets his way to his feet. Yeah, so you got too much writing on it. It gets hard to see that scrolling bar. Hopefully you guys can still read it. Oh, a huge shot from Albazi, floors Costa, and here comes the granite pad. It's all over. Keith Peterson jumps in to save Costa. Wow, and it may have been just a matter of time, but Albazi, wow. He dropped a bomb on Costa. Look at that right uppercut, just beautiful. Drops him with that one. That's all she wrote. Wow, big stuff. Pat's not so much, says Chef Johnson. We really only have 2 fights left? We're only an hour and a half into this. What happened? Didn't the main card just start at 4? Wow. We've had, what, 2, 3, 4 fights? Yeah, we got 2 more left. Some quick finishes here, including that big head kick knockout from one of my favorite fighters, Alex Casera. I'm happy about that. And here's another one I almost put some money on. Arman Saryukin versus Damir Ismagulov. A lot of people started putting money on Ismagulov, though. It made me a little nervous. I was going to take Saryukin. I think I could have got him at minus 150 at the time. He's minus 190 now. But I just heard a lot of people in the community saying, "Man, if you can get Ismagulov at as an underdog, though, I take him every time." So I don't know. I don't know if they're right or not.
13 seconds, round number 3. We have your winner by way of knockout, Amir, the Prince Albazi.
All right, Amir the Prince Albazi getting it done here. 2:13 around 3.
You come in here 4-0, you got a submission, and now you got a nice knockout on your record. How are you feeling, buddy? I'm feeling good. This is what I expected, you know.
Oh, his nose is busted up. He says, "This is what I expected," but I don't think he expected to struggle that much with Costa. I mean, of course, he got it done when it counted. I don't think that's a fight you want to have all the time, though. Albazi's saying he's having a hard time finding opponents. Oh, don't mention the 50K bonus. I hear that's a good way to not get it, but Albazi's saying my car broke down during the fight week. Come on, I need that 50K.
Let's get this man a new car after a performance like that. Amir, I want you to take a look at.
All right, let's watch the replay here. Amir Albazi, a beautifully timed right uppercut on the chin of Costa. Look at it from another angle. Alessandro Costa, he'd been having a great fight up until then, but he eats that right uppercut just perfectly timed, and a couple of shots. Keith Peterson jumps in, says, "Have mercy." Big win there for Amir Albazi. Let's get him somebody ranked next time, though.
Well, listen, that was an unbelievable performance. You set everything up so nice. You were calculated.
Yeah, what a great card we've had so far, though. It's like, yeah, you want a bonus. Good fucking luck. All right, UFC won't return till January 14th with Imavov versus Gastelum. Then January 21st, we got UFC 283, Glover Teixeira, John Mahal Hill, Davison Figueiredo, Alex Moreno 4. Then we get that rematch. We get it rescheduled February 4th. Derek Lewis, Sergey Spivak. That'll be a big one. And then UFC 284. Makachev versus Volkanovski. Big stuff to start the new year. Thank you, PBR Street Gang, for the love on Twitter. And Greg Brimstone. Man, what a beautiful uppercut from Amir Albazi. All right, and that one's up there too. And like I mentioned, hey, if you want some violence with your coffee when you wake up, just go to Twitter, type in hashtag Fights of Friends. You'll only get finishes. February 11th, live on ESPN Plus, Yaya Rodriguez and Josh Emmett will fight for the interim UFC Featherweight Championship. Of course, Alexander Volkanovski going up and fighting, trying to get the lightweight belt as well. He's going to need a lot of help. Arman Saryukin, 7 first-round finishes, 18-3 in his career. He's got a tough opponent tonight in Ismagulov. Damir Ismagulov, 24-1, fourth longest active win streak in lightweight division of 5. So big stuff there. Congratulations to your Philadelphia Eagles, Robert. I seen 12-1. I'll even say it, even though my Seahawks they've blustered late in the year. Not not quite the same team they were 3 weeks ago, but somebody's team gave us a bunch of draft picks for looking like washed up quarterback. So I think we're going to be doing well in the long run. All right, guys. I don't know what the hell happened there, but oops. That is not what was supposed to happen. Give me just a second to figure out what the hell happened there. There it was. I accidentally made that black scrolling bar. Apparently as big as the entire freaking screen. That's not what should have happened. See, I really need a tech guy. Because as you see, I am not one. And there we go. Bellator MMA versus Ryzen from Tokyo, Japan. Big, big fights for that one on New Year's Eve. I really hope everybody is able to join us for that one. Because, man, definitely some big fights. Let's look at that. Kyoji Horiguchi and Hiromasa Oji Kubo. Patricio Pitbull taking on Ryzen's Kiba Koike. So Choi Kim from Ryzen taking on former Bellator champion Juan Archuleta. And stud versus stud. Ryzen's putting their own Roberto Satoshi Souza up against the Bellator phenom AJ McKee. That is not a night that you want to miss. So I got something, had something in the camera there, and I could not figure out why it's in there. Sorry, guys. Well, I see what it is. That's the end of my desk here. Where hopefully will be more in view soon. You can see my autographed Bellator fight gloves here. A lot of other memorabilia. But just trying to keep it out of sight for the moment. There we go. All right, thanks for the love, MMA for life and raw MMA news. I'm back like herpes, says Phil. It's everyone's thought on that 18-year-old phenom, Ruel Rosas Jr. I love the kid. Think he is the future of the UFC. Well, I think he's definitely got a good future. I mean, there's a lot of fighters we've said are the future. So I'm not 100% positive about that. But Arman Saryukin won 5 of his last 6. 5th most takedowns in a UFC lightweight fight with 10. This guy's a stud. This should be a great fight. Both of these guys are real tough outs. Twitter won't let Mike post finishes. I can post the finishes. I just can't share them on here. So if you go to Seattle Mike at Fights W Friends, you can find them, or just type in hashtag Fights with Friends. Just tried to watch an ESPN Plus and it kept freezing. Oh, that sucks. Kid is still in high school, only 18, but still has the skills and experience in fighting MMA since age of 4. That's 14 years experience and shows it's high level. Yes, Shoryuken. All right, Ismagulov, 5 years older, at 31 years old, 3 inches taller at 5'10". He'll have an 1.5 inch reach advantage at 74 inches. That for the 24-1 Damir Ismagulov. All right, out of the blue corner, he has a plus 160 underdog out of Orenburg, Russia. 24 wins against 1 loss. Undefeated in the UFC at 5-0. The number 12th ranked Damir Ismagulov. Damir Ismagulov. And out of the red corner, he is a minus 190 favorite out of Yerevan, Armenia. 5-1 is a favorite. 18 wins against 3 losses, presenting the number 9th ranked Arman Tsarukyan. Mark Smith is the referee for this one. So I got back into emulators, guys. I've been playing a lot of like classic games, classic fighting games, even like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Let me know what you guys think. Would anybody be interested in watching some classic games and everybody just chat along, talk about, before we all got old? Oh, Ismagulov catches a side kick there from Tsarukyan, flips into the ground. Good job, jab to the body there from Ismagulov. Good body kick from Tsarukyan. There's the outside leg kick from Ismagulov. And watch Gordon King Ryan after his win on Invitational 3 the other day. Talked about BJJ submission grappling. Still have fighters greasing. That's why he couldn't get a finish that night. Ooh. I didn't end up getting to watch it. But good body kick there from Tsarukyan. Ismagulov having a little hard time finding the range here early. And Tsarukyan shooting for the takedown, and he gets it. Straightening the legs out. Like I said, I almost bet on Tsarukyan, but Ismagulov at 24-1. A lot of people in the MMA community were saying they were putting money on Ismagulov, so I ended up passing. We'll see if it was the right decision or not. Oh, nice elbow from the ground there from Ismagulov, trying to get to his feet. 1-2. He's to his feet, but Tsarukyan has the body lock here. We'll see if Ismagulov can break it. Tsarukyan doing everything he can to try to drag Ismagulov to the ground. And wow, even pushes off the fence there. Touches the ground for a second, but Ismagulov really fighting this there. He gets him down again. But Ismagulov popping right back up. Technically, those probably will not count as takedowns officially. I caught Invitational 3 rebroadcast. Nice. Phil says, love Punch-Out. Yeah, me too. Jim, he is insane. Grappling, doesn't take too many shots, really. Gets fighters down pretty quick. I'm down for that 100%. Ready to Rumble was awesome. Almost forgot about that game. Yes, N64, Ready to Rumble 2 and Knockout, kind Sega. Yep. Yeah, I had it for Dreamcast, man. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Oh, nice little shot in the clinch there from Saryukin. Saryukin! I might have to go get a beer after this fight, guys. I feel like I need a beer. Yeah, you remember Ready to Rumble? I remember Ready to Rumble boxing. Remember the guy that sounded like Chris Rock? I swear Chris Rock did the voiceovers for that. Ismagulov gets a takedown now. He's got full mount, but Saryukin transitions and escapes. Back to their feet, Saryukin now with the body lock. Exciting fight here. And a little trip attempt there from Saryukin on the inside. Not able to get it. Ismagulov using everything to stay up. Had to use his hand that time. Well, yeah, Ismagulov using everything to try to stay on his feet here. He's going to pull it out his son's training wheels here in a moment. Nice elbow in the clinch there from Saryukin. And they break, and nice left hand there from Ismagulov. And another. Oh, good exchange there. Left hook from Isma. Saryukin says, I like to strike too. Oh, nice left hook backing up from Saryukin. Good left hand from Ismagulov. He's a great counterpuncher. Good body kick there from Saryukin. Good jab from Ismagulov. Saryukin missing that head kick towards the end, but I got to give that round to Arman Saryukin. And not just because I like to say his name. Because Ismagulov's pretty fun too. See, this is the way when I visit Russia, I may not know any Russian. I won't be able to say the words, but I'll be able to pronounce people's names, and that's a start. And on Dreamcast 2. Nice. You had a Dreamcast, Robert? A PBR beer? Are you saying all Chris Rocks sound the same? Here we go. A touch of gloves. 10-9 Arman, says Robert. I don't have more PBR. I have some old German down there. Good body kick there from Saryukin with the right leg. Follows it up with the left leg. So a couple of good body kicks for Saryukin. Nice body kick there from Ismagulov. Oh, Saryukin barely missed with that head kick. I mean, barely. Good outside leg kick there from Saryukin. And left hand upstairs from Arman. Good left from Ismagulov. A lot of good defense in this fight, which sometimes, doesn't make for the most entertaining fight. But a quick takedown from Saryukin. Ismagulov immediately gets back to his feet. But he's still a little tied up here. Oh, even grabs the fence, but Saryukin finishes it. Trying to drag Ismagulov down. Trying to get the hooks on. Wow, everything is a struggle against Ismagulov, though. Saryukin lands a nice right hand there, but as Magolov drives his way back up, Saryukin again with the body lock. We're going to do this again? I guess we are. Oh, and a big slam for Arman that time. Picks him straight up. Oh, I thought he was going for the RNC there. I thought he might have had it. But because he was so fast. Now Saryukin with the backpack. Well, we'll see what Ismagulov does to get out of this. He goes backwards, and Saryukin now with hooks in. This is a really bad position for Ismagulov. Ismagulov really fighting this choke, doing, good hand fighting there, but Saryukin, he looked like he was under the chin there for a moment. Oh, and Ismagulov's out. He's out of the choke at least. Saryukin's got those hooks in, but Ismagulov, he's almost turned to his belly. Oh, and he's out. Wow, good job from Ismagulov to get out of that. That was a tough position. A big 1-2 from Ismagulov. He knows he's behind now. And Saryukin shoots again for the takedown. Ismagulov fighting with everything to stop it. And again, a slam from Saryukin. Ismagulov says, I just want to touch you up on the feet, brother. Can't we just bang? And he's up once again. But Saryukin again, once again with the body lock here. Mark Smith watching, making sure Ismagulov's not grabbing that fence. Oh, nice elbow in the clinch there from Ismagulov. Good standing elbow. And a left hand there from Ismagulov. Saryukin didn't do a lot of damage with those takedowns, so it'll be interesting to see, how the judges score that. Supposed to be scoring more on damage now. I'm assuming Doug Crosby not in the building. I believe he's under suspension, so maybe we'll get some better judging tonight. Oh, nice left hand in the clinch there from Ismagulov. Good knee to the body from Ismagulov. This is a tough round to score, though, because even though Saryukin got those takedowns, he really didn't do a whole lot with it. Oh, lands a nice right hand there. Striking was fairly even, probably in favor of Ismagulov. But I'm going to give it to Saryukin based on a legitimate submission attempt. He had the hooks in. He had arm under going for the RNC. So, I'm not upset if somebody gives that round to Ismagulov, though. For those that don't know, Judge Doug Crosby is under suspension. He's under review at the moment. They're talking to him about a few of his decisions, mostly that Pat Zabatini 50-45 over Rafian Stotts when the other two judges had it for Stotts. But then he was, again, one of the referees for that controversial decision, Patty Pimblett over Jared Gordon. 10-9 Arman. Says Robert, good fight. 2018 Saryukin, says Robert. Oh, nice body kick there from Saryukin, and he's going to shoot again, and good job by Ismagulov to shut it down. Wow, Ismagulov right now a plus 700 on the live odds. Saryukin minus 1200. Good straight right there from Saryukin. Oh, and Saryukin catching Ismagulov low. That's going to be a timeout. We'll pick it back up at 4 minutes when they're able to go back. I mean, I'm assuming Saryukin's going to do everything he can to finish this fight. He seems to be winning. All right, and there we go. Good right hand there from Ismagulov. Outside leg kick. Nice left there from Saryukin. And a good straight right from Saryukin. And Saryukin getting low. And then trips the other leg out. Great takedown there. Saryukin putting on some high-level grappling because Ismagulov, he's got great defense. But Saryukin looking for that RNC. He's got hooks in. He's got a little bit of awkward angle again. 3.5 minutes left in the third. He's got plenty of time. He doesn't have the position yet. And Ismagulov right back up. Saryukin trying to grab him, drag him to the ground. Oh, nice elbows there from Ismagulov. Good defense from Ismagulov. Remember, we're seeing those big live odds in favor of Saryukin. These judges could have easily scored that second round, though, for Ismagulov based on effective striking, though. Good knee to the body from Ismagulov. And Saryukin lands a knee to the body. Definitely seen more exciting fights. I mean, these guys are generally exciting, but I mean, it's almost someone's O's got to go. I know both these guys, they have 3 losses between them, but they were earlier in their careers. Good left hook there from Saryukin. A little clash of heads there. Good knee to the body from Ismagulov and a left hand. Ismagulov, I mean, I think he needs a finish, and I think he knows it. Good combination of the body from Saryukin. Ismagulov keeps on blinking with that right eye. I think he might have taken a knuckle in the eye earlier. Good body kick from Saryukin. Oh, flying knee attempt Ismagulov, but not close. Oh, big combination of the body from Ismagulov. He's got the single leg, and he sweeps out the other foot. He's figured Ismagulov out. The last couple times he's done that, he's grabbed that single leg, stretched him out, then gets that little Uchigari on the inside, little judo throw, and brings him right to the ground. Now he's trying to drag him back into hooks. He really wants that submission. Ismagulov, tougher than tough to finish, though. Like I said, I mean, he's only got one loss in his 25-fight career. Saryukin hooks in, stretching Ismagulov out now. Yeah, I'm wishing I would have put that money on Saryukin. I wish I wouldn't have started listening to other people in the MMA community, but it is what it is. Crosby should be fired. He should be fined and then fired. What's up, Damon Stott in the house? Good to see you. And Saryukin turns this the other direction, realizes he's not going to get the RNC. Howdy. So if Crosby is found guilty with the Stotts and Sabatello, also Patty and Gordon, fight be overturned to a no contest. Oh, will the I don't think so. I really don't think so, because I don't have as much problem with the Patty and Gordon fight, because both the other judges had it for Patty as well. It's definitely a close fight. I went back and rewatched it. It definitely could have went to Gordon. But yeah, I don't think anything's going to be overturned, though, because, like I said, yeah, he's the one, only one who picked Sabatello, and Stotts is the one who won. And then, you know, if you go back to the other two judges, I just don't think that's going to happen. I wonder, Damien Stout in the house. Cheers. Damon Stout, sorry. All right, guys. This card going by quickly. Even though that last fight, I got to admit, that didn't go by quickly. But not every fight can be a finish, right? Just most of them.
The 30-27, your winner by unanimous decision, Arman.
There you go. Arman Saryukin of Armenia gets it. That was the co-main event, guys. Main event up now. Jared Cannonier, Sean Strickland.
Congratulations on another W here inside the UFC. Listen, you had to rely heavily on the wrestling, non-stop.
So we did put a poll up for the main event. 31 of you voted. 71% said Jared Cannonier, and 58% of you by finish. And like I said, I put some money on. I put my money on Jared Cannonier. So getting Jared, I think I got him at a -1, plus 105 actually. I got him at a slight favorite. So I put down 100 to win 105, and we're already up 100 on the night, hoping to sweep.
That's got to be frustrating. I mean, you and Ismagulov are probably two of the more avoided fighters in this division. Now, obviously, we're at the end of the year. This is the last fight of 2022. Moving forward to 2023, what are your plans? What do you want to fight? You don't have that timeline going. Is there anybody in particular that you'd like to be battling for next year?
All right, guys, I'm gonna go grab that beer. I'll grab some water, but I'm gonna go grab that beer for the main event. What's up, buddy? You there, Emily? right, guys, to save some room in the fridge, I put my beer on the porch. So remember, my uncles used to do that at my grandma's house growing up. And I was just wondering, I was like, are they going to be cold enough? Well, got literal ice on the beer. So there you go, a nice circle of ice. I think they're cold. Wipe it off a little bit from the snow and rain water. Oh, cheers, boys. That first beer of the day, nothing like it. What's everybody smoking? I know you guys are smoking. I know Robert's smoking. Robert's smoking and drinking, and he's like the Chris Farley character. No, you guys remember the Chris Farley character trying to keep the kids from drinking and doing drugs, and he's going starting, drinking, smoking, shooting. It's all good. It's all love, Robert. I know you just do the drink and smoke, brother. Cheers, PBR. Some new bread in the house. Hey, you're tardy, but you're not tardy for the main event, man. I think Strickland took this fight too soon. That's one of the reasons I put money against him, man. I agree with you. 100%. His chin just got cracked. Yep, agree. The judges all had it for Patty, so without Crosby, it's still 2 for Patty. Yep. Shoryuken, says Phil. Stotts and Sabatello, same scenario. I agree. Crosby didn't really affect scoring, but could have. That's what bothers me. Yeah, and he definitely has in fights in the past. I want to go back and watch every UFC fight he judged and see if it affected the outcome. It has affected some outcomes, Robert. I'm working on something right now. Stay by your phone after this stream. Actually, I'm going to try to get your help on this. Cannonier heavily favored? No, Cannonier. I got Cannonier as an underdog. I got Cannonier at plus 105. So I was very happy. He's minus 105 now. Oh, excuse me. I got him at minus 105. Strickland's minus 115. Looks like odds are still the same as when I bet. Last fight. Time to open a new one and spark one up, guys. Hee-haw. Cheers to all. The slap leg actually looks cool. They turned it into a tough thing. Where there's a fighter's house, and I guess first few weeks there's already a couple of brawls. Oh man, I don't know about all this, Robert. This is getting real WWE-ish. I felt Jared will crack him. I don't think Strickland's chin is ready after what Pereira did to him. I agree, Damon. Got some real good indica, says Damon. I know PBR's got that big liquor cabinet, so just made myself a real nice brandy eggnog. So tasty. What do you think about Anthony Smith being back up for the title fight? I mean, he was supposed to fight John Hill anyways. It's not the worst decision. I doubt he's going to be the one to get in there, but I don't drink, but the others, yes. Hey, a lot of these streams, I'm just drinking water, Jim, so no worries, man. Whatever you're drinking, water, coffee. He's also going to help Hill train for Glover. I seen that, J-Dig. Smoking some nameless stuff that is almost too good. It's great. Did you grow it yourself? Think UFC entourage scrapes in-house with no discipline, not like the Ultimate Fighter. Or UFC encouraged scrapes in the house. Wonder if Sean's persona is authentic. I've heard from fighters and people that are around him that he is kind of just a goofy guy. Maybe he slathers it on a little bit, but he's definitely a goofy dude. I think it is. He's a nut, says Phil. Yep, Smith just stood in an octagon and let Bones beat him for 5 rounds. And ain't worthy of title shot, in my opinion. I agree, King James, but there's only so many guys. I mean, where's Alexander Rekic? Does anybody know Rekic isn't still injured, is he? Why isn't he the backup? Why isn't he fighting for the title, by the way? The ants go marching in, says Phil. Haha. Indica is definitely the way to go. It's good for work and home. Smoking mac and cheese. That's Miracle Alien Cookies crossed with Jack Herer. I agree for sure. Over 20% THC. Damn. What's up, Wyatt? Anthony Probs has a PTSD from Glover smashing the teeth out of his face. That's a good point, Wyatt. I got Chocolope, says Damon. Plus, I have another strain. Flapjacks is also indica, over 20%. Damn. Oh, Rekic is still injured. Out for a year from the injury. That's funny. I said Rekic, and I thought of you, Wyatt, and then you popped up in the chat. And Jared Cannonier, the gorilla, wearing the gorilla suit here, the gorilla mask. I think he's about to go in there and put a beat down on Sean Strickland, win me some money. I hope so. Hey, Wyatt, by the way, you ever use a green screen? I've actually had this green screen. My wife had bought it for me quite some time ago. I never put it together because the room just wasn't set up the right direction. Well, since it got trashed and, the top of my desk fell down, the top of the desk is now another bottom. You guys can't see it here, but what was up top is now sitting as its own bottom with all my memorabilia and stuff on it. And got the green screen out. Got a little extra lighting. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I think the lighting is a little more even and not so shadowy. All right, Jared Cannonier, first fighter in UFC history to earn a knockout in 3 different weight classes. 7 first-round finishes, tied for most knockouts among active UFC middleweights. Gotta roll me a 7 paper joint. Ha! What's up, Paulo Marquez? Says PBR using my wife's account. Nice. Want to check in, see how everyone is. Happy holidays. I hope Jared wins. Hey, Merry Christmas, PR. Never Rachik's name is uttered, I become summoned. Same here, Rob. PBR in the house. Still know exactly what year his injury is about. No detail, just shoulder. Thank you, Wyatt. Been smoking the herb 40 years. Yeah. All right, Jared Cannonier, 7 years older at 38. That's the biggest number, I think, for us to look at. Strickland, 2 inches taller at 6'1". Cannonier will have a 1.5 inch reach advantage at 77.5 inches. I'm not as worried about Jared's age as I might have been before because I just watched him fight Izzy, and even though he didn't win that fight, he was very competitive in a lot of those back and forths. And I mean, there's nobody better at that back and forth point fighting outside of probably Stephen Thompson in the UFC than Israel Adesanya. I mean, of course, Pereira, even though he was losing early, ended up catching him. But as far as that point fighting, I don't see anybody beating him in that style of a fight. All right, Herb Dean is the referee on this one. All right, guys, here we go. It is the main event of the evening, and I didn't mention it earlier. I meant to mention it. Before every main event, I always use "Let's Get It On," and the reason I've used that is because of my love and respect for the boxing referee, one of the best of all time, Mills Lane, and I want to pay some respect. R.I.P. to Mills Lane. I did talk to his son just a little bit. I've been friends with his son for a minute. Unfortunately, Mills was not in shape in the last few years to do an interview or anything. I would have loved to talk to him. But R.I.P. Mills Lane, definitely one of the greatest. Out of the blue corner, plus 100 underdog out of Corona, California. 25 wins against 4 losses. Sean Strickland. Feel like if he goes past 3, Strickland wins. Possibly King, he dislocated in training. His trainers and coaches thought they were doctors. Ripped the shit out of everything in the shoulder. Yep. All right, and out of the red corner, a minus 120 favorite out of Glendale, Arizona. 15 wins against 6 losses. Presenting the number 3 ranked middleweight in the world, Jared Cannonier. Fook, they might have ruined it, man. I've been catching up and smoking drink for 30 years, not including 25 years of hard drugs, which I'm now sober 8 years. I think so. It's the sounds. King Yuri's shoulder is foobar. That sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. I hope somehow they're able to fix it and maybe, send him off to Panama and get him shot up with stem cells or something, but I don't know if they can fix what that corner did. I mean, you see it all the time. You see guys popping their shoulder back in. I popped my own shoulder back in many times. There for a while, I had a dislocated shoulder. I was told to take off a year when I was in judo. I was told I might be out for like a year. And I just looked at right in front of him and I just go pop. And I said, I'm not taking shit off. And medically cleared. I was back on the mats 2 days later, but I was back competing in 2 weeks. I missed one tournament, which I was pissed about that they wouldn't let me compete. But the shoulder was fine. It would just pop out sometimes. Oh, good body kick there from Cannonier. So I wonder what the hell they did. Good outside leg kick there from Jared and the inside leg kick. See, I think Jared's striking is just going to be on such another level from Strickland. Good straight right there from Jared. I'm sorry, Sean Strickland, he stands here like a fucking idiot. The guy's striking is abysmal. Good front kick to the body from Sean, but see, he doesn't have a whole lot of oomph on it. And he is a slow starter. I know he might start getting some better strikes as the fight goes on. He's going to have the advantage in wrestling. Good straight right there from Cannonier. But I was talking to Wyatt about this one. I just felt since the time they announced this that this was a great fight for Jared. Good right hook there from Cannonier. Especially as mentioned in chat that it's not been so long since Pereira sent him into the Netherlands. Good jab there from Sean. Everything awkward. See, he stands straight up. I know some of this stuff works because, like, guys don't expect for guys to fight like this. Good jab there from Sean. I mean, his striking, he looks like an 1800s like English boxer. Oh, nice left hand there from Jared. Body kick. Strickland catches it there at the end, but it partially landed. I don't know if it's Strickland just having a slow start or if he's a little gun shy after taking that knockout. Good right hand to the body for Cannonier. Oh, and Sean catches a leg kick and rolls Cannonier to the ground. Jared immediately getting back up. Sean with the waist lock here, though. This is Sean's best opportunity of the fight to do something. A good right hand from behind there for Strickland. Jared's faced some pretty good grapplers of his own. But yeah, good shot there from Strickland. This is definitely in his wheelhouse. Jared's got to be careful not to grab the fence there. I've seen him reach out for it a couple times. I couldn't tell if he grabbed a handful of fence because of the camera angle. Left hands from behind from Strickland. And yeah, this is where he likes it. He likes to get inside nasty. But now Jared's standing back up at range. If I'm Strickland, I immediately get back in that clinch. Get back. It doesn't have to be clinched, but very, very short. Very short distance. Wow, big leg kick from Cannonier. You see the cut on Strickland's front leg and a good combination up top for Jared. Good jab out there from Strickland. And Cannonier now switching to southpaw. Watch for him to go for that left head kick. There it is. Strickland blocked it. He likes that kick to the body and the head, though, from southpaw. Lands it to the inside of the leg there. 30 seconds left in the first. Now the outside kick. Cannonier back to orthodox. See, it's weird because it seems like he punches better from orthodox. Oh, good right hand from Strickland. Kicks better from southpaw. I don't know if I can think of another fighter like that. Good left hook there from Cannonier. Good jab from Strickland at the end. Nothing pretty from either fighter. But I feel like Cannonier was effective. I gave him the round, 10-9. Strickland definitely should know where he should be taking this fight. Get inside, grab those body locks, beat up Cannonier on the way in, whether you get the takedown or not. I mean, if you get the takedown, it's a bonus. But with Jared's great takedown defense, I think you just got to be beating him up every time you're going in. If you're Jared, punish Strickland, make him pay for going for any takedowns. Bad shoulders don't fare well in MMA. No, they don't. I guess every ligament, tendons, pull muscles are all torn. Damn. Cannonier is way more skilled over Strickland. I think so too. Sean's ground is super underrated, Bisping said. Well, yeah, he's got the advantage on the ground. TJ on Shav's Food Truck Diary said he asked doctor to send him in his corner the video on how to relocate his shoulder prior to fight because he knew it would happen. Hence why it went into place. Oh, damn. I mean, if I'm a doctor, obviously I'm not a doctor, but it's like if I'm a doctor, I'm not sending individual people just instructional video on how to pop shoulders back in. That doesn't sound like good practice. Good jab there from Cannonier after Strickland rolls Cannonier on the ground. Good left up by the temple for Jared. Oh, Jared catches that front kick from Strickland. Good jab from Sean. And good left hook. I just don't see a striking match boding well for Sean. Good straight right there for Sean after eating a right hand and a left hook. Good jab there from Strickland. I figured out who Strickland's striking reminds me of. And it's a compliment in a way. Because the striker reminds me of Hoist Gracie's. Good right hand there from Cannonier. Some of the worst that you're going to see, but he has other skills to back it up that he's going to set you know, he's going to set those things up with this, with the striking. He's above Gracie, but I don't know about a lot. Good jab there from Sean backing up. I am surprised Cannonier didn't put more pressure on him early, knowing that he's coming off a big knockout. Good outside leg kick there from Jared and a left hook. Good jab from Sean. Good outside leg kick from Cannonier and a right hook. I like the way Sean's using his feints here, though. Jared is reacting to him sometimes, too. Good leg kick there from Jared. And look at these two bodies. How the hell were these two guys the same weight? Strickland looks like a welterweight. Good straight right there from Strickland. I wonder how much weight Strickland cuts. Good front kick to the body there from Sean. Good left hook and a right hand from Cannonier, though. And a good right there from Strickland. I feel like Strickland takes a little while to get his focus going in a fight. Good left hook from him backing up there. And good jab there from Sean and another. Good straight right. Starting to time Jared on some of these strikes. Another good jab from Strickland. Oh, Strickland catching a body kick there from Strickland. Or excuse me, from Cannonier. Good jab and a straight right there from Sean. I hear, as you probably have, that Sean spars a lot. I don't know if he spars as much as they say. Good body kick there from Sean in the left hand. I mean, it should definitely help with your timing. I don't recommend getting hit in the head a lot, but good left there from Strickland. A much better round here from Sean Strickland. And good right hook from Strickland. And Jared seems to kind of be letting Sean Strickland lull him to sleep, lull him into his kind of a fight, his kind of marauding pace. If I'm Jared's corner, I'm going ballistic on him in between rounds. Oh! Left hand and a big right there from Jared towards the end. That's a tough round to score. PBR said, change my mind. I think I'll go for Strickland without issue, but his ball was shoulder. Had dent in it from them doing it repeatedly during training, so that's why it wouldn't stay in place. Props on TJ for at least calling a doctor. Yeah, that is true. I gave the first round to Jared, but I'm going to give the second one to Sean. So through two, I got this 19-19, and now it seems like it's Jared that needs to switch things up. He cannot fight this fight at Sean's pace. And that's what he's starting to do. All right, a touch of gloves, and we'll go into round three. Good jab there from Sean. You see total strikes damn close, 34-32 in favor of Sean. Good outside leg kick there from Jared. A good exchange. Jared backs up a little bit there. I think he's maybe off balance. And there's a good straight right from Sean. One thing that Sean does really well is he doesn't throw a lot of looping shots. Almost everything straight. And a good body kick there from Sean and another jab. And Sean Strickland seems to be taking over the pace of this fight. I really don't know what Jared Cannonier is thinking here. Come on, Jared. You just had a striking match. Basically a point striking match with Israel Adesanya. You can't strike Strickland. Good body kick there from Jared. Now he's starting to show the feints. Sean not biting on any of these feints. Good right hook there from Jared backing up. Good body kick from Cannonier. He's landing most of those body kicks. Jared just needs to be busier. Good jab to the body, right hand upstairs from Jared. Left hand from Strickland. If somebody doesn't finish this, this could be one of those tough fights to score. Good jab there from Sean. And one from Jared. Another one there from Sean. Good jab there from Strickland. Oh, nice right from Jared. Keep going forward, Jared. There's the right hand of the body. Keep going forward. It seems like Strickland doesn't like that. Good double jab there for Strickland. Combination body head. And then a straight right lands for Strickland. Another left there from Jared. And another. If Jared can just stay busy and keep moving forward, I think he can easily win this fight. Good 1-2 there from Jared, but a right hand gets through for Strickland. Oh, big combination upstairs there for Cannonier. You see the leg kicks 19-0 in favor of Cannonier. Good right hook up top from Jared. He's having a much better round. And there's a nice 1-2 and a right hand to the body. Great Jared Cannonier round here. Nice left hook there from Jared. Front kick to the body lands for Strickland. And now Strickland throwing punches and bunches. Good left hook there from Cannonier. The right behind him misses. Inside leg kick there from Jared. And another from Sean. Outside leg kick from Jared. You see head strikes 47-20 in favor of Cannonier though, so there's the difference. That's why the total strikes are even. A lot of Jared's are the leg kicks. Good front kick to the body there from Sean. Good combination up top there from Jared. $40 seconds left in the third. Oh, nice right hand to the body from Jared. $30 seconds left. Roberts 19-19 also. Here Strickland snuck into Cannonier's locker room. Smoked his crystals, thinking it was crystal meth. Good front kick to the body there from Strickland. And a left hand. This is another tough round to score because Jared had a really strong start to the round, but Strickland's really been coming back. Good left hook there from Jared. I'm going to tentatively give that round to Jared Cannonier. I thought he had more effective striking, but it was very close. Tough round to score, though I'm not good at that yet anyway. The more fights you watch, Phil, if you actually, try to score as you're doing it, you'll get good at it. It's not hard. I mean, it's hard at the UFC level. Don't get me wrong. I got respect for, the good judges. The guys that aren't Doug Crosby. $29-28 Jared, says Robert. Phelps is working on it. Nice. All right, here we go, round 4. Oh, good left there from Jared. Good jab from Strickland. 4:20 left in the 4th. The Strickland lands another jab. Thank you, Greg Brimstone, for the love over there on Twitter. Seattle Mike at Fights W, friends. Like I said, if you're ever up in the morning and coffee just isn't doing it for you, you need to see some violence, type in hashtag Fights with Friends over there on our Twitter, and you're going to get just finishes. Good left hand there from Strickland. I don't think I've tagged anything hashtag Fights with Friends that isn't a finish. Good 1-2 from Jared. Strickland checks that leg kick. And another jab from Strickland and a 1-2. Sean Strickland coming back again this round. Hate to be a judge for this fight. Good jab there from Sean. Good head movement from Jared. That's a nice left hand there from Jared. Another good jab from Sean. And see, that's the thing. I feel like a guy that doesn't have the physical gifts a lot of people do. And good 1-2 there from Strickland. Like blazing speed. You got like Strickland, he throws only straight shots basically. So that's the fastest punch there is. Good 1-2 there from Cannonier. Nice leg kick and a right hand upstairs. Good rally there from the Gorilla. Oh, nice left hook on the chin from Jared and a straight right. Now there's going to be another tough round to score so far. Good body kick from Jared and a straight right. If he can just keep Strickland circling to his right, this does not seem to be boding well for Sean. Good left hand there from Jared. Good jab there from Strickland. Now watching Strickland start circling back to his left, he seems to do better. But now Jared's forcing him back to his right after he landed a body kick. Good counter right hook there from Strickland. But the most important thing for Jared is he's got to keep throwing shots. Strickland does not like when a busy fighter's laying it on him. Good left hand there from Sean. He doesn't deal well with high volume. Another good jab there from Sean. Sean, just such a simple, plotting game plan, but somehow it keeps working. Good right hook to the body there from Cannonier. Oh, good jab and a right hook there from Sean. Oh, nice right hook there from Cannonier. And another one, too. I do feel like Jared's losing this round, so he needs a rally here at the end. Good jab backing up there from Sean. Nice left. Oh, good right hand. Left hook behind it for Jared. He's going for it now. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Jab to the body. And another. He needs to close this round strong, I think, though. Good straight right for Sean. Another right for Sean. All right. I got it tied up at 2 apiece going into the fourth. Or going into the fifth, excuse me. I gave that round to Sean. Let's listen in on his corner. Sean Strickland's corner, definitely motivating. Says you gotta put that pressure on and turn this into a dog fight. I want to see that same. I'm not seeing that same intensity out of Cannonier's corner. I mean, they know their fighter. They know what their fighter responds to. Sean, obviously, I get the feeling he's the kind of guy that he wants to hear that. He wants to hear, let's go get this motherfucker. Let's push the fucking pace. He wants to hear a lot of F-bombs. He wants to maybe be, almost kind of yelled at a little bit. Good inside leg kick, though, and a straight right to the body to start the round for Cannonier. Right hand right on the temple from Jared, and a jab to the body. Sean's been, not only is Sean a slow starter, he's been starting rounds slower. So Jared will win maybe the first half of a round of the first 2 minutes, and then Sean will really turn it on. Good combination there from Strickland. Good combination again from Sean. Straight right to the body for Jared. Good body kick from Cannonier. I want to see Cannonier throw more combinations, though, and less one shot at a time. He did land a good straight right to the body there. Good right to the body there for Jared. Oh, right hook from Strickland. That might have shook Cannonier. He lands a good left back then up, though, and Cannonier says, come on, bring it. Yeah, let's have a dog fight. Good front kick to the body there from Strickland. Sure, the fans would like a dog fight at this point too, after a lot of what seems like point fighting. Good jab from Sean. Oh, double jab there from Strickland. And I gotta hand it to Strickland after getting knocked out by Alex Pereira. I mean, he really seems like the same Sean. Good exchange there. Oh, nice 1-2 there from Jared, but Sean lands a good right hook to the body. Straight right to the body there from Jared. And, I mean, Strickland he's been hit flush. Good left hand there from Strickland. So he doesn't seem, to have a lot of after effects from the Alex knockout. Good right hand to the body there from Jared. Oh, great left hand there from Strickland. Oh, nice 1-2 from Jared. These guys want it. They know it's close. Good left there from Cannonier. And another. Oh, beautiful right hand from Cannonier. Strickland comes back with a combination. Oh, good right on the button from Sean. The over-under for this was 4.5 rounds. It did make it to that. Good left hand there from Sean. Oh, good jab from Strickland. And another left. Oh, good right from Jared. Whoever wants us more down the stretch. I feel like this fight could be up for grabs right now. Good jab there from Sean. Oh, nice one there from Cannonier. And a straight right. Good one, too, there from Strickland. Now, you see Cannonier with a pretty good advantage and strikes landed this round. But Strickland, he's been better in the second half of the round. Lands a straight right to the body, and now we're right upstairs. Closing the gap. Makes that right hook graze off his shoulder. I don't know how Strickland makes so many strikes graze off his shoulder when he doesn't even put his hands up. It is impressive, I have to admit. Good left hand there from Jared. And a straight right from Sean. And now Sean kind of keeping Jared at bay with just throwing those jabs and the straight rights. You've seen Strickland look at the clock there. Good left hook there from Jared. Left gets through for Strickland. Nice right hand to the body there from Cannonier. Oh, good jab from Strickland. And another. Oh, good overhand right there from Cannonier. And a left. He needs to throw combos now. Another good right from Jared. Straight left from Sean. Oh, big right hand from Cannonier. Oh, big body kick from Strickland. And good combinations. And a right hand and the body kick. I think Strickland stole the round at the end. I was just about to say that Jared turned it around for me. Wow, what a close fight. All right, despite having money on Jared Cannonier, I got to score this honestly. I got to go 48-47 Strickland. I think he stole it down the stretch in the fifth. And Robert agrees with me. Both have 106 punches landed. What the hell? Damn. Back and forth. Strickland doesn't have too many tools, but is one tough mofo. Yeah, he is. Damn. All right, how does everybody in the chat score this one? King James, flip a coin. Agrees, stole it at the end. Fastest draw. Had a draw until the last 30 seconds. All right, here we go. 49-46 Cannonier. And 49-46 Strickland. All right, Jared Cannonier gets it, 49-46. Like I said, there was a lot of close rounds. I'm pretty surprised that all the judges had it 49-46 one way or the other. Good show of support there from Sean Strickland. It's a lot of really hard rounds to call there. I'll take it. I cashed. $200 in my pocket. Give me my money. Phil says, yep, gave it to Jared. 9-9. Well, that was a close one. Yeah, it was a close one. I was sweating it, but I'm going to say making $200 this week on it. Not bad. Thank you for all the donations in the chat. $85. Merry Christmas to me. No, Merry Christmas to all you guys. Christmas is Sunday. Does anybody know what's going on? There is no UFC next week. Cannonier about blew that fight, right? Good judges there. 49-46 split. I'm cool with that. Yeah, me too. Wow, I did not agree with that decision. It's a spook show. That was a tough decision, man. Yeah, I am surprised. I'm surprised they had a 49-46 for either fighter. I thought 48-47 was the call, but I mean that is only one round difference, I guess. So I would have been okay going either way. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas. Hey, yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Says Phil. Boxing next week, I think. All right, let's take a look and see what's on. I'm gonna go to the boxing schedule. Actually, is there BKFC next week? I have. I get requests. Been getting private messages, everything, DMs, to please cover BKFC, but they keep on having their events at the same time as everybody else's events. So they don't have anything coming up till January 27th. So that's a no-go. Oh, Senshai. Senshai's fighting bare knuckle? Bukau and Senshai. March 18th. BKFC. BKFC special rules bare knuckle Muay Thai fight. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I am so excited about that. March 18th. Mark that on your calendars now. Bukau and Senshai. Special rules bare knuckle Muay Thai fight. Thought Strickland won it, says Spook Show. I did give it to Strickland as well, Spook Show. I thought it was a close fight, but I gave it to Strickland, and I bet money on Jared. Talk boxing was tonight. I'll be alone on Xmas without fights. We'll see what we can do, King James. Well, you don't like basketball, man. I have a lot of different places to look for fights, though, Robert. So let me see what I can find here. I felt bad about missing last week. As much for me as for you guys. I miss this during the week. It's like I need this. Shit, yeah, there is no boxing next week whatsoever. Ouch. Well, that's tough. All right, let me look at other MMA things. Of course, 2 weeks from today, we're just 2 weeks away from it, guys. Bellator versus Ryzen New Year. I can see a lot of places like taking Christmas Eve, Christmas week off. But, I mean, the NFL and NBA do such a good job. To me, it seems like that's a good opportunity for some of these other promotions to jump in and, you know, try to give everybody something. Oh, yeah, there's like nothing Christmas Eve. Christmas Day is pretty wide too. Basically nothing till Ryzen 40. So they're going to have Ryzen 40. This is interesting. Ryzen 40 will be at 4 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, 1 a.m. Pacific. But then Bellator versus Ryzen on Showtime will be at 6 p.m. Pacific on Saturday. So I was hoping that the Ryzen 40, all those fights were going to be right before Bellator versus Ryzen, so we could just do both of them back to back. But small creator contender series. That's how much creators. That's how much supposedly people want to watch as YouTubers fight. Hey, can we have like an over 40 YouTube content creators? I'll fight in that. All right. At least you still have New Year's, Robert. Peace, King James. I'll be around if you happen to stream on Christmas. All right, Phil. I might come on and say hi or something. I have nothing to do on Christmas this Robert. Why not stream NFL for Christmas? I might. I have my daughter. We're flying her all the way from Spokane, so we'll see how Christmas is going. Sometimes she likes to see her friends, though, on like different days. She's going to be here for a week, so she may even leave for a while on Christmas. I'll watch anything you stream. All right, and I'll stream just about anything if you guys are watching. Maybe we'll do a classic gaming Christmas. maybe I'll jump on and do like some old Street Fighter and Mike Tyson or something. We'll see. All right. Thanks for joining me, guys. Appreciate you. Like I said, I was frustrated about having to miss last week, but I'm glad to be back today. Glad to finally have this green screen coming up. So now I have a week to mess with this and see what it is I can put behind me. I don't know what would look cool. Maybe a crowd or something back there. Things like that. I have a few ideas. Before I say them, I got to see if they're even possible. But here's one idea I thought that would be cool. It's like, say we have a crowd back here, and people who wanted to, no pressure, people who wanted to, maybe could send me pictures of them, and we could put actual people from the Fights of Friends community, like put your characters in the background, like in a crowd. I thought that'd be kind of cool. All right, peace. Great fights tonight. Peace, Phil. Stay safe, folks. Stay safe, Phil. All right, guys. Yeah, stay safe with that snowstorm, all the weather out there. Don't travel unnecessarily on the holidays. You know, your family would rather see you. They'd rather see you next week than never. If the weather's too bad, just the weather's too bad. That's why we're flying my daughter in. I didn't want her driving across the pass. I don't have the time to go over there and get her. Luckily, we got a great price on a flight ticket. We got, it's only about a 5-hour drive, so I think it's about 200 miles away. But we got an $89 flight ticket. I'm pretty excited about that on Christmas week. She'll be here on Wednesday, so I'm excited about that. All right, Robert, I was going to ask you for one. All right, guys, thank you for another great week. As always, I love you, I respect you, and I'll see your fine asses